guys, welcome back to Indulge Dimples. Today I have something special for y'all. So you know Valentine's is coming up. That's supposed to be love and sharing love and giving love and all that good stuff, and it is time for that. So what I got today is sweet treats for Valentine's. We are gonna make some sweet treats on a budget. Okay, on a budget. So you know how I do. Nothing but to do it. Let's get to it. Let's get in the kitchen, make some Valentine's sweet treats because your girl got your back and you can make these for anybody. So let's go. Alright guys, so like I told you in the intro, we are gonna make cake pops. Simple and easy, and I think this is something that you can make with your kids or you can do it as a home project. So let's get to it. So you know I don't like to do things the long card way. I'm just going to take the easy route to make it still beautiful. So I have a cake, a chocolate pudding cake, which is a good cake from the grocery store. I love chocolate. But if your family or whoever you're going to make this for doesn't love chocolate, get the type of cake that you want. This was only $5.99 at the store and it's delicious. Now you can go ahead and make you a cake, but why would we want to make a cake when we can just buy a cake? So yeah, I just bought a cake from the grocery store, a chocolate one because it's my favorite. And voila. Then you're gonna need some vanilla icing, or you can even put chocolate icing in here, whatever type of icing you want. I wanted vanilla icing because I'm gonna use some white chocolate to dip the cake pops in. So this is why I got vanilla icing. And then extra stuff that you probably don't need but you can get just in case. I have these easy thin shaves. You just put them in there and your melted chocolate, so it makes sure that it doesn't seize up on you or get thick or too hard before you can finish dipping all your stuff. You can get this off of Amazon. This is where I ordered it from, and I think it was like $4.99, and it's a nice size container, like a sour cream container, so not bad. You're also gonna need a glass because you're gonna put your chocolate in there and dip it in there. I have a bowl right here because we're going to crumble up the cake in here. I have a plate to sit the pops on, and I'm going to put some parchment paper on here as well. Just forgot. And then you need some sticks. Now you can go to your craft store to get the sticks, or you can go into your regular store and go in the craft department to pick up these sticks. I got these from Amazon, really cheap. I think there was 4 or something, and I got 150 of them in there, so that's not bad. Now this is where it comes to be extra. So if you have one of these, you can get this at your local grocery store or your craft store. It is a scooper, a melon scooper, or it's just a scooper, and you can make your cake pops out of this. But I like kitchen gadgets, so I went ahead and ordered some off of Amazon. So they actually are called cake pops, and they look like handheld scissors, but they have like the little round ball so you can scoop it up. And the ones that I ordered, you get 2 in a pack, so you get a large one. Well, I want to say this might be a medium one, but it looks large. And then you get a second one that's small, that's actually small, and they come in a little pack like this. You get 2 in a pack, and they both are individual, and they have like different hand colors on there, and they're really cute and simple and easy, instead of you rolling it out by hand if you don't want to, because you want them all the same size, or if you don't want to use this, because you still have to make sure it's rolled out pretty well. So it's really up to you, but I like kitchen gadgets, and this is so cute to me. So this is the items that you're going to need. Now this is a 2-step project. First of all, we're going to need to cut the cake. And you want to cut the cake in smaller pieces so that you can crumble the cake up. I'm going to use half of this. I'm not going to use the whole cake because I don't really need to use the whole cake for this. So I'm going to use half of the cake. Now if you're going to home make your cake, or you have a cake that you already made and you have like the leftovers, just make sure you crumble it up. And it's going to taste the same. So I'm going to use half of this cake, and I'm going to cut it down the middle. And then I'm going to cut it a half again. And all I'm going to do is take this cake and crumble it up in my bowl. And it's okay that it has like a little icing on there. It's not going to hurt anything. Alright guys, so once you get done crumbling up, you want to put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of icing in here and mix it up. Alright, so now it's all mixed up and it's like really moist, and you can just make like balls out of them. So the next step we're going to do, we're going to wash our hands for the second time because now they're all sticky. And I'm going to get that cake pop tool that I was telling you about, and we're going to go ahead and scoop them out. And make sure you put some parchment paper on your plate or whatever you're going to use. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so everything's mixed up in here. We have the parchment paper on top of our plate. We have washed these off, the cake poppers, and I just put a little bit of chocolate in here, and all I'm going to do is melt this in the microwave, which you can see. And the reason why I put a little bit in here and melt it, because we're going to open up our sticks and we're going to dip a little piece of the stick into the chocolate to dip into the cake pops so that the sticks can stick in there. So let's just go ahead and make them. Now all you have to do is put them in your hand like you hold some scissors, and you go in here and you dip some out. So it's going to look like this when you take it out, scoop it out, and then you just press down like so. So this is what it's going to look like, and all you're going to do is just clean up around it, the area and the bottom. And I decided to do the big ones. Open it up, voila, shake it out a little bit. That is so cute. You have a perfectly round circle. So let's go ahead and finish these up. Alright guys, so now we're just going to open up the sticks. You can get different sizes of sticks. I have the 4-inch sticks because I didn't want them too long. So open up your sticks. And all I did is just roll them around just a little bit so the seam wouldn't be shown on here. And I'm going to take the stick and dip it in the chocolate that I just got out the microwave. And get a nice amount on here. Like so, and then stick it in the cake pop. And then you want to go ahead and freeze these for about 10 minutes so they can get hard. And then when they come out, I'm going to show you how we're going to dip them in the white chocolate and decorate them. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're gonna get to dipping our cake pops, but first we need some chocolate. So I went ahead and just got some chocolate right here because I had a little accident with the other ones. So we're gonna go ahead, get us a nice little glass bowl. I don't want a lot of them, but you need enough so that you can melt it. So go ahead and put this in the microwave for about 20-second intervals, 2 times, so that's 40 seconds, and in between we're gonna stir them up. So I'll be right back. Alright, so the cake pops are out of the freezer. They've been up there for 10 minutes, and all I'm gonna do is dip them into our chocolate, and also I'm gonna do a little DIY with y'all as well. So hold on. Alright, so I let it sit and then for 20 seconds cooked, and after the 20 seconds I came back and did it again. Now remember I told you about the easy thins you can get from Amazon to make sure that your chocolate doesn't seize up on you. It looks like little flakes. You can add a couple of them in there. They don't taste like anything, so you can always go taste them if you like, and just stir it in here until you get the consistency that you're looking for your chocolate. So if you want it like really thick, you don't want to put any of them in there. If you want it like a little drizzle, go ahead. If you want it thinner, go ahead and add a little bit more. So I think I want mine a little bit thinner, and I'm gonna stir that in there until it melts. And it's not going to change the flavor of your chocolate. And I'm going to let this go in the microwave probably another 10 seconds. Yeah, y'all see that? Another 10 seconds and then it should be done. Alright, so I have it the consistency that I want my chocolate to be. That's just how I want mine. So you can do yours differently. So I have some sprinkles right here I got from the Dollar Tree. You can get food coloring and you can change the icing or the chocolate color, but I'm just going to use the sprinkles. So what I'm going to do is take my pop and I'm just going to dip it in here like so. I'm going to take it out, roll it around. Now, I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's a foam block. I cut it and I just made sure it fit inside my little pan that I got from the Dollar Tree. And all I'm going to do is stick the lollipops in there. And the chocolate is going to drop on there and drizzle, so we can have a nice consistency. So I'm going to continue to do this, and then I'm going to add them over here to our little pan, and then afterwards I'm going to show you how we're going to decorate this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish them up, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to decorate our pan and make sure everything looks real nice and lovely. Alright guys, so you know I'm gonna do it guys. So we're gonna do a little easy DIY project. So you see how I did these with the red. You can do whatever color, you don't have to do red, but you know red is always the signature for Valentine's. So I'm gonna go ahead, and all this stuff you can get from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to go nowhere fancy to get it. So what I did, I got a foam block from the Dollar Tree, it's $1. I got this pail from the Dollar Tree, which is $1. And then I got these flowers, you get like 6 of them on here from the Dollar Tree. And all I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut some of the stems off of the flower. So all you do is take some real sharp scissors and you cut the stem off like so. And this is a really inexpensive gift that you can make for people for Valentine's Day, and you can drop it off to them and it doesn't cost that much. Alright, so once you cut them off, you have your little flowers and you just stick them in between. So it has wire in them, so it's not gonna affect anything, and it's gonna go in there fairly easy. You just gotta put a little pressure to it like so, and then go ahead and just stick them in there and arrange them how you want to. Stick it right here. Alright, so that's cute. Now, what you can do if you want to be extra fancy, I got some tissue paper right here from the Dollar Tree. You get a whole pack of them. I got yellow and I have red. So all I'm going to do is take it, fold it in half. Let me put that on the side. I'm going to take it, fold it in half, and I'm going to take my scissors and cut it down the middle, because we're going to get the most out of our money with this tissue paper. Don't have to be perfect because nobody's going to see what you're doing. Take the tissue paper and you want to take one end and you want to roll it like so. And you just want to stuff it in the middle of your decoration, your cake pops. And we're going to do that with the red one too. So you want this to be like a filler. Go ahead and just cut this on up. Again, take one end of it and you just want to crunch it up like so, so that it looks like this on the top. And you want to go ahead and just fill in the gaps on the side of your container. Alright guys, so that is pretty, really pretty. Let me show y'all an overview of it. Now I normally don't do DIYs when I cook, but I just thought this was too cute, and I couldn't resist. All from the Dollar Tree, besides the cake pops, and you can't even tell the cake pops in there. Now you can put real flowers in there if you like. You can make this for kids, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your friend, whoever. Who cares who you give it to? And look, they have like a little bucket they can use afterwards, and they have a cake pop to eat with some flowers. You cannot tell me that's not cute. It is. Now you can be more fancy and arrange your flowers and cake pops how you want to, but yeah, I think this is really cute. Until next Sunday, I will see y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and guess what? I got more coming. See you then.